Hey guys, it's a painting night, as you can see from the painting shirt I've got on. I'm going to do something a little different tonight. I bought these square symbol things. I'm going to apply paint in that shape. I'm going to tape the back of the square, paint on the front of the square, delicately place square shaped paint, remove, see how it looks. I just realized why I'm having breathing problems when I'm doing these videos. This shirt, wow, could stand up on its own. I think it's time for a new painting shirt. I think we're going to start that tonight. Also bought these symbols, kind of mandala looking things, but I don't know if I want to combine those with the squares. This is a radical departure from my normal procedure here, so I think I'll just start with the squares. I kind of, you get a sense when you're doing it of what kind of needs to happen, so we'll see what happens. But so far we're going to start with the squares. I'm going to throw this shirt out because I can't breathe, so that's the big excitement. There'll be a new painting shirt on the shelf. I'll bring you along as I do this new technique. Okay, so we'll try this, bringing you along for the absolute first one where I try the technique. Tape on the back of one of these square things, bloop, onto finger, onto where I just put some paint out, square, covered, apply randomly, seemingly randomly. There's one. Redip. Apply seemingly randomly. There's two. So that's the technique for the entire canvas, and then maybe some mandalas on top of that. We'll see. Okay, coming along. I've never had anything take me anywhere near this long before. Really immersed into it. Using the palette process, actually using the bottom of this thing to mix the paint to get the color combinations that I want. Listening to and getting a really interesting thing going here. And I was going to stop, but I'm not. I'm going to keep going until I get this mama done tonight. I think it's going to be really good. It's the first really involved thing I've done like this, and I've been shaking my ass to this soundtrack the whole time I do it. Really good music on that, by the way, and the music and the movie is fantastic if you haven't seen it already. I guess the next one will be the final first draft. I'll show you in a bit. Took forever, but it's done. The new painting shirt started its journey. paint on my face, paint on my shirt, paint on my hands. It's a beautiful feeling. And this is a beautiful painting. I'll give you another angle on it there. First time, mentioned earlier, I actually really started to experiment with palettes, color combinations, and the like. Listened to the Elvis soundtrack the whole the whole time I did it. So I don't think not the smoothest extra here. I don't think I'll be doing this style again. It's really good. I do a lot of self-effacing when I talk about my paintings. I'm giving them away, right? I'm leaving them all over this part of the country for free. But this one is, I can see that it's actually pretty good. There's a new kind of level developing, if you will. I'll turn the camera around and give you a little closer look at what I'm talking about here. It's called King, K-I-N-G, because I've been listening to The King the whole time I was painting, so that's what I called it. So, give you a closer look, and then I'll take a photo of the final version tomorrow once it dries. There's King. And it's a new style, certainly, for me. All these little squares that I made with these things and tape on the back, and then various palette combinations. And you go a little closer, and you see how all the squares with different paint colors were made. And you zoom out, and there's King. Thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't already, if you take a moment to subscribe to the channel, it doesn't cost anything, just takes a second. And I'll see you in probably a couple days.